we're planting a really big thornless blackberry. And what I want to show you is that when I get it out of the pot, that when something's this big, it's really good to prune the roots. And in fact, all plants I'm planting, I prune the roots unless they're really falling apart because they're so young. So I use these long snips and we prune it. We prune off the bottom all the way around. It's really, really important because it helps the roots establish better when you plant them. We do this on anything from a tube all the way up to this really big pot, which is like, I don't know, 30, 40 centimetres across. Whippersnip is a bit annoying, people. Sorry about that. You can always put music over the top of it. And, you know, do a separate speaking. It's just too good. It's like, oh, there's a good opportunity to show people how to do this.
Exactly.
So that's the first stage. Then for a really big plant, I do 4 slits. So, like so. Then I turn it around.
Why do you do that?
This is to also help the roots get out better, and so the plant establishes quicker.
Yep.
So that they get out into the surrounding soil and establish more quickly. So that's all you have to do. You don't have to fluff the roots. You just do a nice clean cut. You can even use a shovel and just chop on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I put it up on the pot and I like to be able to, you know, get at it and see what's going on. You know, nice clean cut so you don't have lots of daggy roots hanging down that when you put them in the ground, they get crushed and die. And then there's some dead bits from previous years. So if we grab hold of those, they're going to give way. That's okay. We grab hold of the plant and we put it in. And then we have a look and we think, oh, I think it needs to go around this way. So it can hang onto the fence. And then we check the height of the surrounding soil. And now that it's in the ground, we can take out more of this if we want. But if we took that out before, it might have disturbed the root ball too much. And then this hole, this is a little trick. This hole is a little bit too narrow. So what I do in that situation, instead of hauling it out and digging the hole again, I fill it in by chopping the soil, but trying not to get organic material in there because that tends to, as it rots down, burn the roots of the plant. Now there's a lot of rocks here, so it's not as simple as it might sound. Get a bit of grass, we don't want that in there. But that's a little shortcut just to chip in the soil from the sides of the hole, which effectively gives you a bigger hole without hauling your plant out. So then I'm going to take this nice soil that I've already taken out with a few rocks, because that's what's in here. Again, I'm taking out the green bits, don't want that, just to be fussy. Just spreading it out around the root ball. The lovely sound of the whippersnipper. Some worms in there. And as we're getting a bit higher, it's not as drastic if we get a little bit of green material because they're not around the roots much anymore. And I didn't clean a really good area to put my soil, which is a bit of a mistake. You need a bit more around there. We get them all the right height. And then for big plants like this, you go along with your feet around the edges of the root ball, never on top of the root ball, to firm it in. And that takes out the air pockets so the plant can receive moisture when you water it. Now you can see we've covered the roots, but not too much, just at the right height. And we can now go through and prune. You can find that's what I do with the snippers. Here we are. And when you put in something big like this, it's good to cut the plant back to let it have a chance to establish. So it's coming into autumn, but it is pretty hot for autumn weather. So I'm just going to cut this back. And my friend can take cuttings from these. It just gives the plant a chance to not have to photosynthesize too much and not to push moisture out to the tips of the branches. And there we go, thornless blackberry planted.